Hello and welcome to Gap Stories. We focus on hidden and lost stories and try to fill in the gaps. Although these stories can't be considered accurate history, they are geared towards being as accurate to history as possible. Our goal isn't to rewrite history, but to portray history in a realistic way. Even documentaries have to embellish in order to push the story along. If you don't agree with the historical aspect, that's fine. This is mainly for entertainment purposes. But make no mistake, our goal is to stay as close to history as possible. Hit the like button and thanks for watching.
NT. Palace, throne room. Djer, now Pharaoh, sits on the throne. The room is hushed, heavy with sorrow. The nobles watch, their eyes reflecting both reverence and uncertainty.
Kemet mourns. Our mighty Horaha, the unifier, has journeyed beyond the veil. His spirit rides the Nile's currents.
The court bows their heads. Queen Benerib's chamber. Queen Benerib, once fierce, now fragile, arranges lotus blossoms. Her hands tremble.
My love, your boat awaits. May Osiris guide you to the fields of reeds.
Queen Kenthap's chamber. Queen Kenthap, healer and sage, weaves funeral shrouds. Her eyes, usually steady, betray grief.
May Anubis weigh his heart justly. May he find eternal peace.
She ties a linen band around a figurine. Ext funeral procession. Day. The streets of Thebes overflow with mourners. Farmers, priests and artisans stand shoulder to shoulder. The air smells of incense and lilies. Djer, clad in white linen, leads the procession. His voice carries.
Horaha, Dad, you were our first pharaoh, forged Kemet's destiny. His deeds ripple through time.
The crowd wails. Temple of Amun, night priests chant, their voices merging with the flicker of torches. The sacred ibis statue watches over Horaha's mummified form. Djer approaches the sarcophagus. He places a carved crook and flail on Horaha's chest.
Farewell, my king. May Mat cradle you.
Valley of the Kings, dawn. The tomb entrance yawns like a hungry serpent. Djer, flanked by Benerib and Kenthap, descends.
Our love, our warrior rests here.
His car will find solace.
They place offerings, bread, beer, and a miniature boat. Inti tomb chamber, eternal darkness. Djer gazes at Horaha's painted visage. The walls tell stories of battles, unity, and love.
You taught me strength, Father. Now I bear Kemet's burden. Kemet weeps, but we endure. Our Nile flows, our hearts ache.
He kisses the painted lips. Tomb entrance, sunrise. Djer, Benerib, and Kenthap emerge. The sun's rays touch their faces. The silent waters, palace, throne room. Djer, the untested pharaoh, sits on the throne. The room buzzes with whispers. The nobles, draped in linen, eye him warily. Kemet stands at a crossroads. The Nile's current shifts, and with it the faith of its people. Thebes, marketplace. Djer walks among the common folk. A fisherman, Amenemhet, approaches.
You're no Horaha. He tamed the river. You?
I'll honor his legacy.
We are glad you're enjoying the show. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button for us ladies. Please?
Temple of Ra. Priestess Nefertari tends the sacred flame. Djer kneels.
The gods favor bloodlines. Can you channel their will?
I will prove my devotion.
Farmer's field. Djer plows alongside Seket, a weathered farmer.
Your dad's blood soaked the soil. What will you do for it?
Djer doesn't answer him. He just looks at him as if he's upset he questions his abilities. Palace, council chamber. Djer faces the council. Benerib and Kenthap stand by his side.
Horaha made Kemet what it is today. You're but a ripple in his wake. How can the people trust you to lead?
Ripples can shape rivers, my dude.
Thebes, riverbank, dusk. Djer addresses the crowd. Benarib and Kenthap flank him.
Kemet, hear me and hear me good. Doubt gnaws at our roots, but unity is our strength. We will build, heal, and honor our ancestors. But make no mistake, if another person doubts me, I am coming for your head on everything.
The crowd stirs. Healer's chamber. Knight Kenthap tends to a sick child. Djer watches.
Heal hearts, Pharaoh. Words alone won't mend these broken hearts and broken people.
I know, Ma. I'm just sick and tired of people doubting me. I wonder if Dad had to go through this. But if they want action, I am going to give them action.
Thebes, Festival Square. Djer dances with the people. Benarib joins, tambourine in hand.
Your dad's spirit dances with us.
And so does my own. Nothing better than some Afro beats.
Palace, throne room, night. Djer gazes at Horaha's scarab amulet. Nefertari enters.
The gods watch. Prove your worth.
I will be as reliable as the Nile's current, for real.
Thebes, Coronation Day, sunrise. The sun crowns Djer as pharaoh. The crowd hushes. The Nile whispers its approval. The silent thrones. Palace, throne room. Pharaoh Djer, resolute and untested, sits on the throne. The room hums with anticipation. The council, adorned in linen, watches closely. Kemet's fate rests on young shoulders. Jed pillars tremble and whispers weave through the court. Thebes, royal courtyard. Djer confers with his trusted advisor.
Pharaoh, alliances are our lifeblood. We need powerful unions.
Agreed. But which families hold the keys? I have to be smart like Dad and Grandpa Narmer were when picking wives.
Palace, council chamber. Day. The council elders present options. Nekhet-Nith, daughter of a Nubian chieftain, stands tall. Seshemetka, born into the priestly caste, exudes grace.
Nekhet-Nith. She is Nubia's strength. Her lineage commands respect.
Seshemetka. She's the temple's favor. Her wisdom is revered.
Thebes, riverbank. Dusk, Djer walks with Nekhet-Nith, the Nile's reflection in her eyes.
My people seek unity. Our marriage bridges borders.
That's fine and all, but what about your heart? I want to know you're in it, not just for the kingdom, but for me. I need to know if you're a rider.
Temple of Ra, Knight Seshemetka tends the sacred flame. Djer approaches.
The gods create destinies. Our union would honor them.
Your dreams, Seshemetka. Are you ready to fulfill the dreams this empire requires? Are you ready to create a bloodline and a legacy?
Thebes, Grand Bazaar. Djer walks between stalls. Nekhet-Nith and Seshemetka observe him.
Nubia's gold and Kemet's power is unstoppable.
Don't forget the temple's blessings and ancestral wisdom.
Palace, Djer's chamber. Night, Djer gazes at the moon. Nekhet-Nith and Seshemetka await his decision.
Nekhet-Nith, Seshemetka, our thrones intertwine. Nubia and temple, strength and wisdom. That's a strong combination. I'm going to rock with both of you.
Thebes, Coronation Day, sunrise. The sun crowns Djer as pharaoh. Nekhet-Nith and Seshemetka stand by his side.
Horaha, my dear dad, guide us. Kemet's future blooms in unity.
The Nile whispers its approval. Beneath the lotus moon, Grand Temple of Nith, night, the air is thick with incense. Pharaoh Djer stands at the altar, resplendent in white linen. Nekhet-Nith, her ebony hair adorned with lapis lazuli, approaches. Her family, Nubian nobles, watch with pride. The union of Kemet and Nubia, the Nile's embrace. Palace gardens. Dusk Seshemetka, veiled and graceful, waits. Her lineage intertwines with the temple priests. Djer approaches, candlelight flickering.
Pharaoh, how union honors the gods. The temple's wisdom flows through my veins.
And your heart, Seshemetka? What does your heart feel?
Palace Hall, feast. The room glows with torches. Nekhutnith dances, her laughter echoing. Her father, Chieftain Amenemhet, raises a goblet.
Our daughter, the bridge between lands. Her dowry, a fleet of Nubian ships laden with gold and spices.
Palace balcony, moonrise. Djer gazes at the lotus moon. Nekhutnith joins him, her eyes reflecting starlight.
My family's influence, the trade routes, the alliances. Kemet's prosperity blooms.
And your love, Nekhutnith? What do you really love for real?
Palace chamber, wedding night. Djer and Nekhutnith lie on purple silken sheets. The scent of jasmine hangs in the air. It's a real fly scene, almost like some purple rain-type ish. Shout out to Prince.
Your battles, your strength, they echo through Kemet. Your name is already deep out in these streets.
And your fire. You're a Nubian queen for real, for real. You ignite my soul.
Royal balcony, sunrise. The horizon blushes. Djer and Nekhutnith stand hand in hand.
Nekhutnith, our love, the Nile's current. Your family's ships sail our destiny.
And your heart, Djer. It's the pillar of Kemet.
Later that day, royal palace, night pharaoh. Djer lays in bed with Seshemetka, with moonlight coming through the window, tracing their silhouette. Seshemetka, elegant and enigmatic, approaches, her eyes reflecting starlight.
My king Djer, the pillar of Kemet, our love blooms like the lotus, but shadows gather, threatening our serenity.
What shadows, my love, Seshemetka? Speak. Your words are my compass.
Pirates, my love, they are knowing well where I come from. They are brave enough to steal from Kemet if they need to.
Meanwhile, on the deck of the pirate ship, Captain Razek, scarred and cunning, steps forward. His crew, fierce and ragged, brandish cutlasses.
Well, well, well. If it isn't the Kemites trying to transport without my permission, we will be taking everything valuable on this ship. Surrender your goods. Now.
The royal court of King Djer. The grand hall is filled with nobles and advisors. King Djer sits on his throne, a crown of gold on his head. A messenger rushes in, visibly shaken.
Your Majesty, a dire report from the Nile. Our trade ship, the Ma'at's Blessing, was intercepted by pirates from the land of Setchet.
Pirates? In my domain? Nah, homie. Speak, yo. What do you know of these marks, gang?
They are led by a fierce warrior named Razek. He has taken our goods and threatens our trade routes.
This is an affront to the throne of Kemet. Gather my generals. We will not let these peasants disrupt our lands. Nobody messes with my people.
The nobles murmur in agreement as Djer's expression darkens with resolve. Scene 2, the War Council. A tent filled with generals, maps and soldiers. King Djer sits at the head of the table.
Your Majesty, Razek is known for his cunning and strength. If we engage him directly, we must do so with strategy.
We will divide our forces. Amose, take a battalion downriver to block their escape. I will lead the main force to confront Razek man to man.
And if he retreats back into Setchet?
Then we will follow him. We will show the people of Setchet the might of the Pharaoh Djer and the people of Kemet. Light work.
This story is to be continued. If you like what you see, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Also hit the notification button to be notified when the next episode is dropped. Also share this video with your friends. Why? Because this ish is dope. Tune in for the next episode of Gap Stories.